Okay, super late video tonight. I was out for a while, so it's my fault. It's my fault 100%. But so I just hopped on, and what made me want to start this video is because I was playing around, and I'm like, I just wanted to see what I could do with like simple geometry and see what I could make. And I was like, huh, I wonder if I can make like a quick, OC, right? And I came up with this dude. Now, I can, hold on. I forgot how you separate by loose parts. So let me just see if I can. I can't separate it. So hold on, let me see if I can. If I'm just in the wrong one. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think that's what I was trying to do. So yeah. So I just separated by loose parts. I joined all the geometry. I don't want to get into how I made it because that's why I have brought up this so you can see. So I just basically took a bunch of squares, subdivided them, and then put them in. And so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And so I was playing around with it a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it, right? Like I just don't, I don't know why I like it, but I don't hate it. And I think what's really funny, I think it's this piece right here that's really doing it for me. I like it without it, but I just feel like I just didn't think I liked that piece. Like, it's just so weird. It just looks so weird. It just looks so weird. I don't know. It feels right. It feels like it should be there, but visually looking at it, I just hate it. And so I do like this better. I'm just not gonna hold you. I do like that a lot better. But yeah. Let me I'm just gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it. Go bold, delete it. Because yeah, I just this is not it. This is not it. I can't. I'm just not gonna lie to you. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I was like, oh, this is kind of dope. Now what to do with it, I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to think of like what's the next steps to get there, and so I was like, I might as well just make the video real quick and figure out if I even like it. So I wanted to play around with it a little bit and then just kind of go crazy. So let me just like duplicate it because we want to test one, and then hide that joint, and then okay, there we go. So it's in collection two, and so all right, so I don't know. I just want to play around with it. I had, like I said, no idea. No idea where to go from here. But I was like, yeah, why not, right? So like, if I wanted to go crazy, like let's just like let's color it in, right? Let's just color it in and see the possibilities, I guess, right? Because I was thinking, you just kind of, if I take this, let me just do what I was doing, and then I'll continue the talk. So let's start naming these. Okay. I can't say we like that. I cannot say that we like that at all. Let's just grab the edge loop. Nah, man, it's just something about. I feel like it's something about that squeeze that I just really like. It's something about that squeeze that I just really like, man. I don't know what it is. Something about that feels just right. I don't know what that is. So, oh shit, can't remove. What is it? Why does it say zero white? A little off center. A little off center, alright? I think that's okay though. I think that's okay. Like thinking about, I think one thing is to say like, I'm just thinking about, I guess, animating it. I wonder how much trouble it would have when trying to animate. Um, hmm. Because there's like no bends, like there's no bends or anything like that, and so it just makes me wonder, can this be animated? You know? Because how would it how would basically like how would it move is like the question. You know? Like how would it move? That's what I'm thinking about. Hmm. Hmm. Thinking about it. Thinking about it hard. Yeah, I was just wondering like how would it move? You know? I'm just it's just kind of just a question I'm trying to ask myself. Oh, it doesn't even have its own origin because it's a mirror, huh? Well, I shouldn't get too deep into it because I don't know how they give these joints their own origin. I forgot how they give them their own origin. Set origin to geometry. Let's see. Ah, see. Oh wait. Okay. So I have to do this with everything. So I wonder if you can do it in mass. I hope so. Noise. Okay. So that fixes a lot of problems for one, which is cool. Ah, damn, I didn't. Let's get as precise as possible to it. Not by much, but okay. I don't know. It's kind of like how would it move? You know, boom, 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 boom. Like so, if that was the case, I wonder if these parts have to be a little bit more separated. Like, should this one go up a little higher, like that? Nice, nice, nice. I'll have to watch. I'll have to watch a rigging video to figure out how to do that. If you guys have any suggestions, if you need suggestions on good videos to watch to figure out how to rig, I'd appreciate that. So I can save me the trouble finding a good one. That would be awesome. Um, yeah. Hmm. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. It's like super simple, right? Like if I was to go crazy with it, let's just say, um, let's raise this up a little bit. If there's physics on it, no. I forgot how you. I know that you can lock. I know you can like lock stuff. I forgot how you lock it, but I forgot how you lock it. But let's just. Bring it down to like right here. Sinks a little bit, it's fine, but I want to bring it up just a smidge. So yeah, let's just say so. Let's just color. I mean, let's just color it black. For now, let's just color it black for now. Let's color it black, and then I think it's like Control R is like the repeat button, but eh, I digress. So. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, it's cool for sure. Um, yeah, I mean, as far as an original character goes, like I'm not mad at it or anything like that. You know, it's simple. It's just so simple. I don't know. It's just so simple. I do, and would truly like to know like what else I can do to it. But I feel like this is something that it's simple enough where I can feel like I can play around with it. Like I feel like if I can always like come back and just learn more things, and I can kind of play around with it. Because I think like one thing I'm thinking for sure is like objects. I wanted to like wanted to give it objects and whatnot. right? Like I think like giving it objects would be dope as hell. Um, uh, give it like I want to make like cosmetic stuff. You know what I mean? Like I want to play around, and make cosmetic stuff. Like give it a cape or something. Like I think that'd be dope as hell. Give it like a cape, right? Make capes. Like I feel like I'm thinking like the character itself is simple geometry. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that thing that just came out for the PlayStation with that white robot thing where like you find other Sony characters and you get powers and like whole thing it's cute as shit. It's cute as hell, don't get me wrong. But this just kind of reminds me of that. Like something super simple that, it's just easy it's easy to layer some stuff. Like I think that'd be fun. So I know this is just a test one, so like I know we can kind of go crazy with it, but let's just like this is what I'm saying. Like let me make a cube, right? Should be three. Nah, I'm rotating not the right way yet. Boom, right? Oh, my bad. G. Scale that down. And then boom. You feel me? Like boom. Like there's an attachment. Now I think another thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's the arms. Like, maybe it's the arms is bugging me. Maybe. I could give it the. I could get a hair. I could give it a hair. Um, I could maybe do the hair geometry, right? That'd be funny. Um, I don't know. Or like if not this, right? Because it also could do something like um um oof. How would you how would you this would be I'm trying to think of how to make wings. I'm trying to think about wings. Just thinking like how would you do that? Oh shit. Oh shit. So if I was to do wings, right? I feel like hit this like that, right? Like how would you do wings? How would you do wings? How would you do wings? Don't get me wrong. Also in the video, I know you can. I know there's ways to do it. Get the PDF, the picture, whatever, put it in there, line it up. Don't get me wrong. I just don't feel like doing all that right now. I just putting because it's just this example. I'm just want to do some example stuff is all. I'm just trying to think of simple stuff to do. Mm. I think it was this one, right? This one. Oops. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Behold. Behold my wings. Behold. Behold the wings. The divine wings. That's not what I want. Boom. I don't care what you say, but you know what I'm saying? Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. These groovy ass. When you ever see wings this groovy, dog? Come on, man. Come on. Have you ever seen these wings look this groovy? Never. Back like that. Boom. Come on. What the? Sir, ignore this. I'm not fixing that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I'm just trying to see like, is there like crazy potential, in these? Because this is one thing. I want to start putting together is figuring out. I guess how to do characters in general. Like I don't know. Like I want to start doing my own characters. You know what I'm saying? Give or take. Because when I start to really flesh out um, the project that I'm working on, so the Voyager project, what I want to do is in moments like this, like just start slowly working. So instead of like like, because I feel like one thing I was really thinking about was when we make the game, like whenever we make games, um, of course we'll probably have some pre-generated like characters and stuff put in the game, but like I also want to put like are like in the like unique characters. You know what I mean? Like I want to put like unique characters in it, and like especially when we're growing it. So I think what I really don't hold me to it because I gotta figure out how to do it first. But I want to take like if you guys want me make characters for you, just like make characters for you guys, and then just like add a whole library of like original characters that we use, and then boom. Like I don't know what game I would use this for. I don't know what kind of game this would be. It couldn't be a I don't know what kind of game it could be. Something about this I like. I don't think this is like the original character. I don't think this is like original character material. But there's just some simplicity about it that I just can't shake. And I do like it. I don't think it's like a practical thing. There's something about it I just like. Yeah, man. Something. This is something I just enjoy seeing about it. I don't know, but kind of fun, kind of cool. You know. Let's get these rings. Let's make these like red or something. Let's make these red because why not? Why not? Boom. Come on. Crazy, crazy word. Crazy word. What have we done? Look at this. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do with it, but I just wanted to hop on. I guess play around with it because I was also thinking of like clothes as well too. Like I just wonder, like I wonder how clothes would work in this because I just feel like, yeah, how would clothes work with this character? Like what would you do? I don't know. This might not even be the vibe. To be honest, this might not even be the vibe because I will say I think the first game that I really want to do and I'm start making assets for, and I think I'm going to start with low poly. I think I'm gonna start with like low poly stuff and then work up the stylized. Like that's what I'm thinking for my roadmap. Low poly stuff. Start working on like low poly pixel. Pixel play and shit like that. Right. Like start doing stuff like that and then make the first game around that, low poly assets, things like that. Make like a low poly game, and then just kind of go from there. But then low poly, stylized, then realistic. I think that's kind of like the track that I'm gonna go with. It's probably gonna be that. I don't know what these are, and these things, whatever these are, these are just they're just there. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I was gonna hop on here talk about that a little bit. Um, yeah, just have some fun. Something about this feels uneven too. I don't know what it is. It's like right here feels uneven. I don't know why. Maybe it's late. Maybe it's 'cause I'm tripping. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. The more I worked with it, I was gonna do more. I made this video, or we're making this video because I thought I was gonna do more, but then just the more I looked at it, just the more I just was like not in love with it. You know what I mean? Like just not in love with it. Make it a woman, right? I mean, you can still manipulate, you can still play with it, play around with it, things like that. But I don't know. The more I just play around, just the more I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I don't really love it. I don't like love it. I did like it at first, you know. Um, Comparative, you know what I'm saying? Like I do like it. It's cool. I think it's cool anyway. Um, Control J. Hmm? I don't know. Something's not right. There we go. What is this? What is this? It's weird. Select geometry. Hmm. It's kind of low. I wonder why it's so low. It's okay. It's not really a big deal, but yeah, I was just about to make a couple of these, honestly, just to see something. Really, just prove a point, to be honest. So like, let's make this one blue. Prove something to myself. Let's make this one. I don't think I can actually. I shouldn't duplicate this one. I don't feel like making my life difficult. Let's just make a bunch of new materials. Ha! Red, white, and blue. What? Ha! Ha! Oh my god! Look at the. Not intentional. Oh my gosh! I'm just look. I'm just toying with your minds. I'm subconsciously getting you ready for the election. Trying to what do you call it? What do you call that? I'm trying to huh? Okay. Here we go again. Why that shifted like that? I don't know why the last time I don't even know the last time why it looked like that. Like that actually pissed me off. Um that pissed me off about that. I don't know why. When I make the geometry, I don't know if it's because I gotta flip the normals or something like that. Maybe the normals aren't flipped correctly, but they move in the opposite directions, and that shit pisses me off. Pisses me off. I probably have to flip the normals. I think it's probably because when I rotate, and I'm just using the big brain right now. When I rotate, actually, I'm not gonna do this either. When I rotate an object, depending on which side is rotated, like I think that's why it does it like that. So like when I rotated the plane to make the wings, I rotated it, hit 90 degrees. I probably should have said negative 90 degrees. But that doesn't even sound like it should be like that, but it's too late now. It's too late now to give a shit. But yeah, I'm just thinking that that's the reason why it did what it did. So I don't know. I mean, I was just trying to look at something in terms of like doing like making a bunch. I'm just trying to see if I could see like a bunch of these being like making a bunch of these. You know what I mean? I'm like, huh? Can I make a bunch? Like, would that be cool? Doesn't feel like it doesn't seem cool enough to do extra stuff with. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't seem cool enough to do extra, things on it because it just I feel like it takes away from the simplicity or something. Like I'm not mad at the wings, like backpacks or just like, certain like I guess like certain simple things cosmetic wise for sure. Maybe headpieces as well. Gotcha. Look, I need to what I need to do with myself, let me tell you. I don't be knowing how to act, man. I just be yapping. I be yapping. I be yapping. So, I don't know, I just don't think that anything too complex, not a vibe, right? Because even if I put like I could put the certain stuff back on, like cosmetic stuff, maybe. It doesn't feel like it has enough depth. I think that's like what the problem is. I'm like butchering my own brain, which is insane. Um, trying to think about it, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll stick to the low poly. Maybe I'll stick to the low poly, and then just go from there. I think we'll do like the low poly. I think we'll do like a low poly for OC, and then original character. Oh, why? Well, I know why I keep saying OC. I don't know why I keep saying OC though. Specifically, original character. I don't know why I'm shortening it. Um, You can tell I really want to make this work. Like I should have ended this video like 10 minutes ago, but I really want to make this work, and I'm just trying to think of like some ideas that maybe could make it work. I don't know. If you guys got ideas, you know what I'm saying. Hey, by all means, shoot them by. Um, I don't know. Enough people don't watch it, so I can't do. I don't want to do like a poll or anything like that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys like it, I mean, for sure, I'll probably come back to it. I don't even think I need to save this, to be honest. I don't even think I need to save it really because it's simple. It's really simple geometry. It's just the rectangles and stuff, and then I use loop cuts to tighten these areas. That's literally it. Two loop cuts here, tightened it, made the torso, belly, waist, simple stuff. Loop up here to bend it to make the feet. Took out the neck. I don't know. That neck just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know. That neck was not doing it for me. I don't know. I don't know. I like these better. I like these better for sure. But I don't know. I just feel like where's the customization? You know what I mean? Like where's the where's the customization come in? Like what do you how do you take these to the next level? I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Well, boy, if I could enlarge this mouse, boy, because look at these wings. Boy, look at these wings. Like a little goldfish from the back. But don't stop. Um, yeah, like just where's the customization? Where's the fun? And then also, what are we using these for? You know what I mean? Like, wait, why do we have these? What the fuck are we gonna do with this shit? I don't know. I don't know what we would do with these. I think that's like the ultimate question. Is like, what will we do with these? I don't know. That no idea what we use these for. At all. God, fuck are we using this shit for? It's about to piss me off. It's about to make me mad because I can't think of how I would use it. Why would I use this? I can't think of it again for the low poly. I will tell. So I'll tell you this: for the low poly, right? What I really wanted to do, and this is why I wouldn't get into it. So for the first game, I wanted to make it super simple. Now, can't code. Keep that in mind. Can't code at all. You pick one thing to learn at a time, baby. I picked this. This is my choice. This is my poison. I picked that. Um, but so I'll spill the beans. So, um, first poly game that I have in mind, right, is like I said, it's a dungeon crawler. Now I don't have any specifics or anything like that, but what I do want to do is kind of like Dragon's Dogma, the pawn system, right? I wanted to customize characters as assets, things like that, right? So customize those, and I wanted to have just place those assets, those characters in the game. Sometimes as allies, sometimes as enemies, right? Just kind of like mix them up, have some fun with it and stuff like that. That was the objective, um, or that was the thought. I shouldn't say objective, but as far as the objective of the game goes, I don't know. I've been really just trying to figure out like what's fun, and a part of me, hear me out, hear me out, okay? A part of me wanted to make like a RuneScape survival kind of mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I would do the preference. I would not. I don't know how I would do the. I don't know how I would do. I don't know how I would do the setup. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, how would I fuck around and do this setup? What would I do to make this happen? It escapes me. Because I just feel like thinking about I should go get a pen. Boy, if I had a pen, well, if I had a pen, oh, I love writing shit down. I love writing shit down, dog. Yeah, let me go get a pen. I'm gonna get a pen. I'm not cutting this video, but let me see. Let me find it. I know you can. I know you guys can still hear me, so that's fine. I'm gonna get a pen, and we're gonna talk about this. Right? We're gonna talk about some ideas. I'm also getting water because I am dehydrated. I need a piece of paper. I need a piece of pizza. I mean, a piece of paper. I need a little piece of paper. Yeah. So I'm reusing this paper. So we're talking dragon crawler. That's crazy. So we're talking objective, right? I got a pen that doesn't write. Sorry, I'm about to disappoint y'all. Yeah, this pen sucks. Let me tell you right now. Manham, Fredericksburg. Sale every Thursday. When I see a company. Let me tell you something. This thing about me, right? When I see a company giving out shit for free and it's some shit, it's a reflection of the company. I don't give a shit what you say. You cannot give me a free pen and that free pen is dog shit. I expect your business to be dog shit because I just feel like honestly, when you got it and you still gave it to me after knowing it was dog shit, poor business decisions. It's irrelevant. No one else, no one else probably complains. No one probably gives a fuck. I do though. I do. And just because like my thing is like buy a sample badge. Buy the sample badge, bro. Don't just go buy the pens because they cheap. Get the samples. See if they really are some shit. And like, oh yeah, these pencils suck. Because you can't make me believe that you're signing papers with this pen. You can't make me believe that. Okay. So we talking like objective, right? So my thing is like, so why would you play the game? We're not getting deep into this. Okay, we're not really going to get deep into this. This is just a glimpse into how my brain goes, right? So we have an objective, right? So let's say I wanted to make it like a dungeon crawler. I feel like that's super simple, right? We're talking like a low poly game. Like I don't want to go crazy with the mechanics in the game and things like that when it's low poly, but I do want it to be fun. I do want it to be challenging because even if it's low poly, it should be challenging, right? So you have survival, right? It could be a survival game. And survival's all because survival games are always fun, right? It's just what it is. I mean, I play that game. I well, let me not lie. I want to be known as a liar. I don't actually play it. I got the game Project Zomboid, I think is what it's called. Played it a couple times. Couldn't really put two and two together with it. And it's cool, but essentially it's pretty boring. Like once I started getting the hang of it, and which is okay, which is yeah, it's totally okay, but I'm just not a big I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of it. You know what I mean? I'm just not a huge fan, and it's in a sense it's kind of slow and the objective to me isn't necessarily clear. I just know it's a straight survival game and stuff, and I know you can play with other players, and it unlocks a whole different plethora of like gameplay and stuff. And so I know there's a lot of elements to it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just think that it's just not for me. I think this is how I'm trying to put it. It's just not for me because it's a good game. It's fun. It's very straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Like no beef with it. It's just not for me. I'm gonna leave it at that. But so a survival game, cool, right? Um, Quest, right? You put Quest in that motherfucker, okay, right? Come on, go give me some magic mushrooms from level 3. Get to it, chop chop, right? Boom. Um, what else? Now, I mean, can you really? I mean, of course you got PVE, right? You gotta have the PVE in the drink, but should you put in PvP? Is the question, right? Because like, is this a multiplayer game? Or is this a single player game? I mean, I feel like multiplayer game probably too big. It should be a single player game because I feel like know your limitations, or maybe connect with friends, right? I saw this thing the Steam implemented where like you can have a game and you can share the game with your friends if it's like a LAN game. It's like a LAN game. You can just share it with your friends and stuff like that. Some I forgot the whole ethics of whatever, but maybe just PVE though. So maybe just PVE. Let's not stretch ourselves too thin, right? So let's keep it to PVE, no PvP, right? But again, adding your characters and onto the games, crazy, right? Now, going into it, of course, the party system got to be in there too, right? You got to have a party system because if you're doing a dungeon crawler, you can't do a dungeon crawler by yourself. You can if you got, you know, just massive cojones. You know what I'm saying? Like you can definitely just run that thing by yourself. Just be a solo diver, right? You got the skills for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I be yapping. Well, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I be talking. Look, I just be talking. I be talking. I gotta stop talking though. I gotta stop. I gotta stop yapping. That's for sure. I gotta stop yapping. I just be doing my thing, but I be yapping too much. I be in it to win it. So you gotta have the party system, right? Because I think I was like, let's see. I'm thinking some games I was just recently playing. Um, Darkest Dungeon, maybe I think that was a game. I think that was the title for it. Play that, cool. Very cool. Um, the thing about it, it's challenging, yes. Another game that I just don't like. It's challenging. It's fun. Like I'm not beefing with it. Really like the game. I just don't know. It's something about it just doesn't keep me interested, right? And I don't know if it's the fact that um, I don't really get attached necessarily to. I don't really get attached to the characters. I get attached to what they can do, right? Which I feel like is a normal way of thinking about it, but there's just I don't know. To me, it's just there's no impact, especially when the character dies. It's just like I'm gonna miss that move set. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily like I'm a rich Ricky Ricardo. Mm, damn. But it's like I won't hold. Like it did make me want to go to the funeral, check on Ricky Ricardo's parents and shit. It didn't make me want to do that. Just be like didn't really like him anyway. You know what I mean? Whatever. So I don't know. That was a con for me a little bit. Actual gameplay though, real smooth, real dope, real simple. Like it was fun, and I played on easy mode. Still was getting my ass whooped. So challenging game for sure. Challenging game, but I think that the party system probably a party of 5, maybe a party of 5, 5 max. Let's just say 5 max, right? Now we haven't really now. I guess we should give it a storyline ish. Should probably give it a storyline, right? Like a world line quest. You know what I'm saying? Like something that you go, yeah, right. Now, but the question really is like, so like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like what's the story? Because you know what, I saw this super interesting video talking about something minor. the guy, it's a guy who, man, what is that name? Something minor, minor two or something like that. But it's a platformer, and you're trying to go save your girl, whatever the case may be, blah 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 blah. And so you platform, you're waiting to go get her and stuff, whole things, right? But someone had brought up that like if you think about it, you're really kind of playing in reverse, and really you're the villain. It was just interesting, but I think it's like reason I brought it up is because I'm like, maybe a storyline that is interesting and is interpreted depending on how you look at it. So maybe something like that might be cool. I don't know, right? Now we'll get back to that. We don't want to stay. We don't want to stay. We don't want to stay on that, too often. It's not really necessary. But what I wanted to say too is like, so where is? So I think there should be like a downtime system, right? So it's not necessarily like we're not saying like Stardew Valley or nothing like that, right? But something like, what do you do? Like, because there should be, I feel like the game should be broken up into like you got the main game and you got the downtime part of the game, right? Because this is a low poly game, so it shouldn't be a competitive game. Probably get you up when you're battling and stuff, but there should be like a downtime to it, right? Like a downtime to the game. Down, yeah. Okay, so our pen just died. Off to find another one. So you know, you got the down. So there should be like a downtime section to the game, in my opinion, right? And when you do that downtime, it should have, to me, it should have an effect. Kind of like when you're playing a game and it's like one of those games where like you have like a monster garden or something like that, or a pet garden. You got to take care of your garden and stuff, something like that. So it should be like a downtime. And the thing about that, like I don't mind those in games, but they're never interesting. They're just never interesting. It's more so, it more so feels like tedious work. That's almost mandatory, because you still want the bonuses and stuff, but it's like it's not a real downtime thing. Like to me, like man, look, making your character go fish or something is downtime to me. You know what I'm saying? Like or whatever, small video game. I mean, mini games and stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something, some way somehow, some way to downtime somehow. I don't know. So, but just thought about it, guys. I think I lost my hat. I don't remember last time I put it on my head. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I put it on my head. Whatever. Um. So yeah. So you got the downtime, and so the way I be thinking about these ideas, and so let me break this down, right? I think about the overall game, right? I think about general structure wise, if you were to get into it, what are you getting into? You feel me? You're getting into a survival game, a quest game, right? PvE, party system, dungeon raiding, right? Floor scavenging. You know, you're getting into it for a nice, niche, interesting storyline or whatever, right? When you got a little downtime with it, you feel me? Like breaking it down like that, it kind of gives you a overall picture. Because I think that I love this saying: the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time, right? When you have to see the whole vision first, right? You got to see the whole elephant, right? That's what this is. This is the whole elephant. Like these are the things that you're clicking on the game. This is what you can expect to come across, right? And then when you do it, you go, okay, so the next part you got to ask yourself is, all right, so what is the survival, right? What's the survival aspect of it? You know what I'm saying? What is it that um, I'm actually gonna bring another point up. I just thought about something crazy. I'm gonna share it with you guys in 2 seconds. But you guys say like, what is the survival? Like how, like what's the survival aspect? Like why are you surviving, right? or like what's the quest? Why are you doing the quest? You want to ask what and why, right? Ask those two questions, and then when you further break down, see that's what you see. You can really start getting tedious with like every little aspect of everything you do, and once you break it all the way down to its base core of like what's in the start menu, right? Like once you break it all the way down, then you can kind of say like, all right, now let's work on a roadmap, right? So to do these certain systems, obviously, like so in the first case, right, anything you do, the assets usually come first, right? Well, it depends, but assets probably going to come first. So you do assets, right, and then you start working on different mechanics in the game, piece by piece. But you would know what is necessary to do first, because again, you broke your elephant all the way down, and you know how to eat it piece by piece, so you can get a solid roadmap. So that's just how my thought process goes when doing anything, and that applies to anything that you do in life, not necessarily just making video games and stuff like that. It's just, if you wanted to be like a famous actor, you gotta break that down. Break that shit down. Of course, you're not gonna be in a movie next to Denzel as the main lead, like a breakout actor or something like that, unless you just your dad sponsors the or funds the film. Like, just that's just not a realistic thing to say. You know what I'm saying? But you break it down. Break down your plan. Break down your fucking plan. Even with me, I'm trying to be a 3D artist, right? I broke down exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, how I see myself doing it, which is another part thing exactly. And then so I have my process, and so every day I'm working on it. Some days I do have my free days, but for me it's just more so. Oh yeah, let me take an hour a day to work on this, that, and the other, right? Or just have some fun. Do things like this. Like this only that took me. I was playing around for like maybe before I started the video, playing around for like maybe 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, nothing crazy. And then I was doing something completely different. And then 5 minutes before I did the video, I came up with that and I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. So I should have recorded the whole thing so you can see it, but I didn't. So it is what it is. But that's why I just gotta get to that. And so like, some days I use for learning, some other days I just play around with the different tools I learned and just see what I can do. And so right now I'm just doing simple shapes. I don't really have a crazy imagination, and I don't use reference pictures, which I know you should, but not there yet, right? So there's just little piece from me to you guys. But what I was going to say, all right, this is what we're going to get into. I think the question more so is before I do something like this, because now that I'm really just letting it kind of like play through my mind and stuff like that. The question is, do I make a game specifically for the Voyager project, or do I make a game for the publishing company in general? Right? It's a good question. If it's for the publishing company in general, I feel like it should be smaller. It should be a much smaller game. But I feel like because it would be make it. The thing is, like, it would make more sense to do assets for the Voyager project. But then again, maybe not, because I feel like maybe I should start working it. Ah, this is just the torture. This is the torture I go through every day. You know what I'm saying? But to settle this battle before I call it a day, I should probably do it. I should probably do I should probably do the game under the publishing company specifically, random game, nothing to do with the Voyager project, and then build my team. Because also another thing is like I don't have a coding team, so I would definitely want to find people who can do it. So I guess to find good people, I'm gonna have to go through trial and error, and I'd rather go through trial and error through the publishing company, not necessarily for the project itself. So because I want to start the project off to a strong start. So answers that question, right? So end of that torture. So I'm thinking about a couple of game ideas. Um, I'll probably bring it to you guys on Sunday. Come Sunday. Um, do our video, go crazy with it, pop that up on there. Um, think about some ideas. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I just feel like I just looked up and seen the hour ticker. So I don't want it to be crazy long, but hey, thank you guys, for always stopping by, listen to me yap, listen to me talk some shit. Appreciate you guys as always. Um, definitely hop on. See you guys tomorrow. We may do we may do the Voyager stuff tomorrow. Not Voyager stuff. I'm sorry. We may go back to doing the classwork tomorrow. Get back into that, finish up that course. But we'll see. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be so long. We'll see. So I'll holler at you guys again. Appreciate you guys for always stopping by. You guys are the awesome. You're the best. Um, See you tomorrow.